Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Data Cloud series. So we've been conducting a couple of use cases on Data Cloud for the next 5 to 6 use cases, which is covering most of the organizing cross cloud org integrations with Data Cloud. I'm a Data Cloud expert working with Value Hub. So today we'd love to discuss about a use case of how a retail engagement is going to be evolved with the unified customer data for a data-driven experience with Salesforce Data Cloud. And we'd love to talk about a couple of agenda here. We'll understand what is Salesforce Data Cloud, and we'll understand how Data Cloud works. And I'll take a use case about the retail customer use case and the scenario that what how retail customers currently has been struggling, and we'll come up with a solution. We'll do some outcome of this. We'll present the data flow, how we could tackle the systems connection and everything, and we'll represent the solution diagram. And then if any questions, you could connect with us. So what is Salesforce Data Cloud? So it's one of the most innovative technology and the platform that was introduced by Salesforce way long back, which we're calling as Customer 360 Audiences way before. Later we can calling as Salesforce Genie, and then it is Salesforce Data Cloud now, a very very mature product. Data Cloud has three solutions currently has been designed by Salesforce product team. One with Salesforce Data Cloud by marketers, Salesforce Data Cloud by Tableau for analytics people, and Salesforce Data Cloud for core. So predominantly, Data Cloud comes with the heart of intelligence for every customer engagement, which contains the intelligent inbuilt to power with Einstein and to take every customer data at a personalization level. And it has a real-time capabilities to design the unified profile, and it has an automations to turns a business process with the confidence of using the most up-to-date data customers information. And believe me, it connects and harmonizes more than 100 billions of records daily. Not only that, so it has a powerful data cloud solutions that's going to be designed for data cloud team. Plenty of data sources have been connected with native connectors. And on top of native connectors, they've designed connecting with data cloud of third-party applications using APIs and SDKs. And not only that, so it has a connector to integrate with enterprise data via MuleSoft connector. So we have all these data sources have been feeding up into data cloud, and we have data ingestions, which is comes with the batch ingestions, streaming and real-time ingestions. Once we're connecting the source data, then we could start the preparation of the data. We could transform the data from a data source to data modeling. And we do have a data spaces concept where it has a partitions of data to be available inside data cloud. So there are some scenarios where some of the countries where they come with their own GDPR compliance, CCNA, CCPA compliance, where they could use this data spaces to categorize their data, because they use data spaces for their own countries, their brands, their other specific business requirements. Once we prepare and modeling the data, then we could start the harmonizing, which is using a real-time customer graph, where we could do complete modeling of source data to data model entities. So we have a best data model in data model objects, which contains contact point, consent database tables, even sales order data, commerce data tables. We have plenty of data model objects that are readily available. So most of the time, requesting you to leverage standard out-of-the-box data cloud data model, and if required, you do have capacity to add custom objects and custom fields inside data cloud arc as well. So once we harmonize the data, then the next step is to unify the data. That's what how you create the golden record using your match and reconciliation rules. Once you create your unified data, then the next step is to segment, protect, and analyze the data. You do have a calculated insights, you do have segmentations, and you could use generative and predictive AI for transformer for designing your predictions. And you do have analytics as well, which you can connect to your Tableau. You have a Tableau connector available directly from Data Cloud, where you can connect to Tableau to design a couple of analytics, including Gen AI. And finally, you can activate the segmentized audiences back to different applications, different MarTech stack, different ads platform. Not only that, you can connect your data cloud with different devices. You can calling as a bring your own data lake, bring your own device using Snowflake and Databricks, and you could design your own AI models inside AWS SageMaker to bring the data into data cloud. And Salesforce Data Cloud has been trying to connect Google data models as well, which further we could leverage to bring all these AI models into data cloud and we could design the models inside their own platforms, and then we could bring the model directly into Data Cloud. We could register the model inside Data Cloud. We could design your production, and then you could be able to convert the whole new customer experience. Not only for that, the Data Cloud is completely comes with the data governance, security, privacy, and compliance. So it's all safer. So let's jump into our typical scenario that what retail customers have been really struggling here. Imagine a retail customer with a vast array of data dispersed across different platforms. Here we have POS platform which holds sale order data. We do have a crucial contact information that holds inside with our Salesforce Service Cloud. So they do face different challenges because they would love to unify the scattered customers data, and they have envisioned saying that they want to create the seamless data-driven customer experience and want to give the great experience to their customers. The goal is to categorize the data. The goal is to calculate the loyalty metrics, which contains the aggregated loyalty points, the loyalty transaction rates, and they would love to initiate the triggered marketing efforts because they want to send a coupon codes to their customers based on their transaction loyalty and based on the transaction loyalty points, and they would love to send some coupon codes via Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Let's look at the outcome that what customer has been looking for. To address this challenge, the retail customer adopts Salesforce Data Cloud as a solution because it has a powerful out-of-the-box connectors and a robust features. So they leverage data streams and advanced modeling capabilities, and they've successfully unified the customer data from both POIs and Service Cloud. Not only that, the integration enables them to create a comprehensive customer profile, combining both the sale order and contact information. Not only that, further they leverage Data Cloud to maximize the potential of Data Cloud actions, which is a real-time communication directly sent from Data Cloud. So they activated the real-time personalization emails to tailor the messages based on the comprehensive analysis of customers' interactions over the past year. That gives a lot of experience and the momentum for a customer to leverage the Data Cloud into their loyalty stack. Let's jump into data flow, how the data flow that we have designed for this use case. We brought the AWS data, which is nothing but the POI sale order data from AWS. We use a native connector of AWS to connect with Data Cloud org, which is nothing but our home org. And from a call center data perspective, the data sits in Salesforce Service Cloud, and we bring all the contacts, customers' data into Data Cloud. And we design the DMOs of sale order data, contact DMO, and we design the calculated insights of active customers and loyal customers. And then we use a feature called Data Actions to send a real-time email from Data Cloud to Marketing Cloud. Using Data Actions, currently the Data Actions in Salesforce Data Cloud supports only DMOs and calculated insights, and you can't use the Data Cloud Data Actions in segmentations or anywhere. So once we design the data action, we target the destination arc Marketing Cloud using data action targets, and then any updates happens with the DMOs or CIs, we immediately triggers an API entry event to Data Cloud org into Marketing Cloud, and we store the data into data extensions, and then we can trigger the API journey event uh, to send an email to customer. Let's look at the solution diagram. So we brought the data from the AWS and Service Cloud, and whenever a data stream refresh, the data updates in DMO, and we trigger the data action, and it will go through the journey. The API entry event got triggered via Journey Builder, and the customer receives a coupon code via an email. So this is the step-by-step process that we will have to showcase in the demo. Let's jump into the demo. So this is my Salesforce Service Cloud org, which contains all my contact customer service data, which contains all the contacts. We're holding all the contacts data. And we do have our AWS data, which sits under one of the directory called the Value Hub Data Cloud. We have buckets, Value Hub Data Cloud. And here we have the folder transactional data, which have data around all the sale order, which is nothing but the POS data. So these two data systems we have been connecting in Data Cloud. So this is the Data Cloud where we connected both the data streams here. So this is the AWS order data, contact data. And you have a question saying that how we can connect both the systems together inside Data Cloud. So when you click on new, and then you can choose your AWS connection, provide your bucket name, your access keys, your secret keys, and the file type, directory, file names, and the source details. Once you provide this information, when you click on next, it'll show you your respective data model, because you have a file, the transaction file, whatever you assigned. So these attributes will automatically shows inside your data stream. Once you click on next and then click on save, automatically the data stream will create inside your data cloud something like this, which contains all your data attributes. And you could see the details of the data stream, where you could see all the details of the data stream here. And when it comes to Salesforce, in order to connect with the Salesforce CRM platform, you just do click on setup, data cloud setup. And then here you can see Salesforce CRM. Just click on it, and then you can be able to see, click on new, and then you can be able to connect your Salesforce CRM org. Once you connect your CRM org, automatically you could see the connection which is shown here. And along with, I would request everyone to leverage most of the Salesforce starter bundles, which is standard bundles of Salesforce CRM, which is Sales Cloud, Service Cloud. So if you could leverage this, so 50% of the effort that what you have been designing has been almost you have done 50% of the work. Always requesting everyone to leverage Sales Cloud, Service Cloud bundles, which is readily available in App Exchange, where you could see the data cloud documentation, how to install and how to get it done. Right. So once you connect both the systems, so the next step is to perform the modeling. So you can go to the modeling of your data stream. So here I've used my, this is called the data lake object. And here this is the data source object, nothing but data source we're calling as here DMOs. You could see a lot of DMOs are available inside data cloud. So I've used contact point email, which include party identification, individual data, say a lot of data to map the data. And then once I map the data, I have my data model objects have been created automatically, because once you click on save stream and then run the stream, automatically it'll take some time to run the streaming and then provide you the data model entities, which are nothing but your contact point email, your individual data, and the sale order data. Once you design your model data, then you do have an option where we can check the data. So in the data explorer, where you have an option to go and then choose your default data space, choose your data model object, and then here you could see your data model object, and you could see your sale order data, and all the data that what you have been ingested, you could see under sale order data. Currently in data cloud, you only have 100 rows will be displayed automatically, but you want to display more than 100 rows, just try to use the filter options to get the relevant details from the data explorer. If you contains more than millions of records or billions of records, I always request to connect with the DB viewer. So there is a DB viewer connector which you can connect with the Salesforce Data Cloud. It's a JDBC driver which you can connect, and then you could be able to, it's a pure open source SQL server kind of a tool. You could just export all the, directly could query your data inside the DB viewer, and then you could be able to troubleshoot all your query issues or anything, any rows issues or anything that you want to see, you can do it in the DB viewer. So once you've done the data streams, and next step is that you can go and then uh, create the data actions, because now in this use case I will have to design a use case that any changes happens in my data model table, which is sale order, any changes, because some people do a lot of transactions and the data will come here. So any new transactions added here, let's take an example. This is my email ID. So my order ID is 9, my order value, purchase date, and the sale order status. So any new transaction have been done recently, then we'll create a new column here, and then automatically the data will go and then updates in data model. Once the data updates in data model, what I'll do is I'll go and then create a data action. What my data action is, I created two data actions, one with active customers, one with loyal customers. So in the data actions, what I've done is I've just created my data actions. I'll showcase how it look like. Remember one thing, whenever you create a data action, you need a respective data action target. You can see the data action targets, the active customers SFMC, loyal customer SFMC, because I'm sending this customer data to SFMC platform as my destination arc. You could see you choose your data space or choose a DMO, because I've written a data action on DMO. I choose my sale order as a DMO object and my subscriber key, and I define some rules here. What my rules are, if my sale order contains amount greater than 200, less than 500, and the transaction date is last 365 days, Then what I'm doing is I'm just trying to trigger an action. So this is a trigger action. Once this has been done, automatically what will happen is in Marketing Cloud, once this has been activated, currently the status is activated. Once it has been activated, so in my Marketing Cloud, I'll go into my contact builder, and then I can showcase to you how the data will be ingesting into Data Cloud. So I'm running into contact builder, and I could see my data actions here. So whenever data action has been activated, so any updates in the DMO will automatically update my active customer data extension and my loyal customer data extension, because you have to create two data actions. You have to create the two data actions, and you have to use the same data action target as well, because there's only one target, right? So you can use the same data action target, but if you have a multiple business units, then you have to use a different data action targets, and then you have to use a different data actions as well. So once I create it, then automatically I created one journey for active customers, one journey for loyal customers. So here I created two journeys, one for active customers, one for loyal customers. So here is my active customers journey. So I use my entry event as an API entry. That's what data action will trigger directly to this API entry, which sends a real time, almost like a real time communication will get a customer. So here, once we activated the target, once any change updates in the data model object sale order, then immediately I'll receive an email something like this. Because if I matches, because here my condition, if transaction amount is more than 500, because here my transaction amount is more than 500, then I got this loyal customer email with a banner of loyal customer, and this is what the email I received from the customers from the Marketing Cloud. So that's how this entire demo is works. And you can look at once again, I'll repeat. So we brought the data into Data Cloud. When the data stream refresh, DMO updates, data action will trigger, API will associate, and that will be triggered, and customer receives a coupon code, which is purely a real time, right? So any questions, you can connect with us in LinkedIn and Twitter. And along with us, if you have any question further, you could reach out to us, connect@valuehubit.com. And if you have any comments or questions, we're going to upload this session into the YouTube. So put your comments into the YouTube section, and then we'll happy to answer this. Once again, thank you for listening us, and have a good rest of the day. Thank you.